Boy 100 here, and today I'm going to be telling you all how this whole channel began. And what I got here is the entire gang. Well, part of it actually. I got a whole ton of Thomas and Friends stuff, or non-Thomas and Friends stuff, like this guy right here, who I called Robin the Race Truck, who's basically a matchbox truck who has a clay face. Then I got Rosi, Emily, a cow from Minecraft, Birdie, Jack, Patrick on a race car, four of my Thomas minis. Wait, hold on. Sorry. Anyways, we got Alex, Steve, Sir Thomas, a creeper from Minecraft, my Lego minifigure guy called Travis. Then I got a Minecraft chicken. Then I got Squidward, Sandy, or at least was part of Sandy. Yeah, I've actually taped some eyes around her because her eyes have faded off, sadly. So yeah. Then I got SpongeBob, Max, Bash, or I think it's Dash, two Lego Star Wars Stormtroopers, Lady, Frankie, Ashima, and Oliver. Okay, so here's how it began. A few years ago, there once was a little boy, and that was me, of course. And ever since I was 2 years old, I've been collecting Thomas and Friends toys. And I've been watching many Thomas and Friends specials and episodes. And my favorite Thomas and Friends episodes and special episodes that I like to watch were from both the classic series and new series, with a little bit of the CGI series. And they were nice. I liked all the characters. What else is there to say? Ooh, wait, hold on. Okay. Also, look. Get it? Also, look. Get it? Also, look. Get it? Also, look. Get it? Also, look. So awesome. But anyways, let's get back to the story. Anyways, my favorite I have a lot of Thomas and Friends toys that I still play with. I and I have a few wooden railway Thomas models, a short amount of Erdl, uh, a whole ton of Tommy and Trackmaster, which I used to play with those downstairs in my in my living room. And there would be, and right down the steps there would be a green container containing all of my Thomas and Friends Trackmaster and Tommy trains and trains, rolling stock and track. And I liked it. Not much to say. Hey. Zoom in and out. And also, Raja. Psst. Look at the camera. Aw. Oh. Guess it's time. Dinner. Or at least I think it is. So yeah. Now I have over a lot of Thomas and Friends characters that I like. And they're gonna start from the classic series to the new series. And hold on. And I'm now on my bed. Hello. And I'm on my bed, and one cool thing is my train says right down there. Hello. Now let's start with characters that I like from the Thomas and Friends series. My favorite character is, of course, Thomas. I like Thomas because the way he looks and his whistle sound. And I really think that John Hassler Joseph May actually gave him a really good voice. I mean, his old voice was good, but I like his newer voice even better. Next up, we have Percy. Now, I like Percy. He's a kind little best friend of Thomas. And he's so cute. Well, not as cute as Philip, if you know what I mean. There's also Lady, who is my first favorite female engine in the entire Thomas and Friends series. Next, we have Emily. I love Emily. Well, I liked her, because of the way her two voice actors portrayed her and stuff. Anyways, let's get back to the story. Now, I hadn't really Oh, hello. Hello. Blaster 2. Show Blasters 2s. Now, when I first got my, okay, yeah, oh, sorry. Now, I started getting interested in YouTube since I was, really young. And my favorite videos that I like to watch, were basically, those Thomas and Friends remakes that Percy Engine 619, had created. And I really liked them. And whenever I would play with my trains, I would actually make up my own imaginative story, Thomas and Friends stories. Huh. Never knew that. And I didn't really, and when I started watching YouTube videos, I didn't really have my own computer. I would just watch them on my mom or my brother's computers. And I would also play games on those computers. And I really wanted a computer. Yeah, I wish I could had one, which I actually got one. I got my very first computer, in 2013, on Christmas Day. And I've had that for quite a year now. I've had it for a whole year in 2014. And I would use it to basically watch YouTube videos on it. And that was pretty cool. But unfortunately, somewhere in 2015, my computer sadly stopped working. Yeah, and I didn't get rid of it. I still have it in my closet. And I don't think I'm gonna show it right now because I'm on my bed. But even though my computer doesn't work anymore, I still used... Are you going to start... Can you start gaming? I don't really know, Gavin. I usually just use this channel for gaming videos because I don't just like trains, I also like video games. But anyways, let's get back to the point. And even though my computer doesn't work anymore, I still use my dad's computer, which thank you, Dad, for letting me use it. And now with video making, in 2014 of Christmas Day, I got my very own video camera, which I still use today. Along with it, I also have a tripod. Although it's kind of the tripod is getting old. It's kind of flimsy a little bit. And the first, and when I started out making videos, I used my first, video editing software that I used for it was IntelliStudio. Studio. And I had that for over 2 years now. I first got it on the day that I first made my very own YouTube video, which is how I started out making videos in 2015. And that video has over 100 views. And my friend Gavin, who is pretty cool, and he really likes it. I thank you, Gavin. And in fact, my TV is actually over there. Right where my bed is, right here. Over there. And I didn't know what I was doing back then when I was making videos. Some of them were based off of other Thomas YouTubers and other TV other cartoon shows like SpongeBob. What else is there to say? And I also uploaded 2 videos which were taken down due to copyright, which was 2 years ago in 2016. And when I saw these taken down, I decided to, you know what? I'm just gonna take a long break from making videos. But along the way, I have been doing pretty good in school. I made a whole ton of new friends. And in 2016 was the year that my brother graduated from middle school. And me, him, mom, and dad, and we all went to Dave & Buster's to celebrate. And over the summer, my sister Jasmine came over, who, of course, who visits us every summer, or at least almost every summer. And there's also Lily as well, who visited us last year for both summer vacation and Christmas. I think she might visit us again for the summer. That depends on with her now in college. Now back to videos. Now, now my brother, and my friends, my friend Gavin keep asking me if I was gonna make more videos, and I would. And I had written out a script, a Thomas and Friends script, or Thomas and Friends story, which was going to be called, What Happened to Edward, but I kind of thought that the script was based off. Yes, I know, Gavin. I know, that's when we met. And I decided not to go with the idea, but I do plan on making that an episode for Minnie's Thomas and Friends. And in September of 2016, my dad's computer, would not let me log back into it. And it took me a few days for it to get fixed up. But the bad news was my editing software, IntelliStudio, Studio, would not let me back into it. So all of my other videos and stuff are all that I never uploaded to YouTube are on there, and they're stuck. And however, on on Christmas Day, I was originally going to come back by making 3 videos. One was about me getting the Thomas and Friends Christmas Express set. Another was about the Christmas presents I got. And the other one was a review on some of those Thomas minis that I got. Oh my gosh. But without IntelliStudio on there, I just could not do it. Could not upload it. Also, around that time, I've been also doing a lot of stuff on my new tablet that I've had for 2 years. And on that, I have made a few Lego Minecraft stop motion videos and some non-Minecraft stop motion videos that I never got to upload to YouTube. And I kind of thought about uploading those to YouTube on my tablet, but I had a hard time logging into my YouTube account on it. But they're still on my tablet. I still watch them. And And last year... Why? Wait, Gavin. Why? Why are you not going to see me in high school? Which high school are you going to? So... So, anyways... However, on January 8th of 2017, I started making videos again. I decided to give it another try, and I uploaded a video about how one of my cats was in the dark, sleeping on my dad's back, which is cute, and it did not get a copyright strike. So, I then kept uploading videos, and I haven't stopped since then. And then on October, which some of you, which some of you probably know, this was a video about some of the new Thomas and Friends Adventures trains that came out last year and this year, which is basically of Lexi, Shane, Talking Person, and Rainbow Thomas, which I kind of decided that I could upload. I decided to upload some of those a video about those pictures of those new Thomas trains, and they're pretty cool. And a few days later, the video that I posted exploded. Like, I'm not kidding. That video actually has over 17,000 views, and it is awesome. And then I started posting other Thomas and Friends merchandise videos, and they've gotten over 1,000 or 100 views, and that is awesome. So I wanted to thank you, lovely viewers, for all of this. And I wouldn't have come this far if it weren't for you. I would just... Wait a minute. Why did I say wait a minute? Oh, here comes my brother. Uh-oh. Can you at least comment to him, Gavin? Can you at least send a comment to him? Or something, or maybe call him? Gavin? Thanks. Anyways, and there. Okay. And now let's start with getting back to Thomas characters. I love Emily, Thomas, Lady, Percy, and now let's start with new series characters. There's not too many characters that I like in the new series. My most favorite one of all is Rosi, because she's so cute and she's sweet, and And I like the idea of having an engine who admires Thomas. I like her paint work. The only thing that I didn't like about her when she reappeared in, became, she started speaking again in season 20 was her new paint job. It's red. I have no idea why they changed it to red. I like her red paint work, but I mostly like her pink paint work. Then there's also Whiff. I like Whiff. He's like a dirty engine type of character who's not afraid to tell anyone that he likes garbage. I especially love that he wears glasses, and I especially love his partner Scruff. Then there is Stanley. I like Stanley. He is, of course, the boy next door, which is something that is said on the Thomas the Tank Engine Friends Wikia page for him. And Stanley is pretty cool. I like, and I kind of thought that he is actually a brother to Thomas more, since they have a few, okay, because he acts a little bit more like Thomas, and that's pretty cool. Now let's start with CGI series characters. There's not too many characters in the Nitrogen Studios era of the CGI series that I like. My favorites in particular are Hero, Charlie, Victor, Kevin, Belle, and Luke. Those are all my favorite Thomas and Friends CGI Nitrogen Studios era characters. Now, for the ARC slash jam-filled productions, there's a lot of really nice characters, cool characters that I really like. My favorites from that era would have to be Ryan and Philip. I like Ryan because he's nice to other engines and looks out for them. Then there's Philip, because he's so, what's the word I'm looking for? So adorable. Alright. Enough with that. Now, I'm gonna do a running session of my model trains. Oh, and also, over there's a picture frame of a American style locomotive over there, and that's pretty cool. I like it. And I got that from the 2015 trade show, Roundhouse Trade Show, which is up at the B&O. Oh, thanks, Gavin. Okay. There we go. Okay. Now I'm going to do a running session with almost all of my model trains. Hey, Gavin. Sorry, guys. Yeah, I having to move you. Has Brian responded yet? There we go. Okay, let's get these all. Oh. Uh-oh. Sorry about that. Let's try this again. Oh no. That should do the trick. Oh dear. Yeah, Emily's wheel is so big it gets stuck. I like the wheels. Oh no, they crashed. Yeah. When did you the trade set? Okay. Now, I started collecting Bachmann Thomas. I made this train set starting from 2014 all the way up to this year, 2018. in 2014, I got my very first Bachmann Thomas character, and that being Thomas himself. And this was not the first model train that I got. Originally, I first got the, Lionel, Thomas, Annie, Clarabelle, and the Polar Express set. And Thomas, Annie, and Clarabelle did not come in a set. They just came separate, which my grandma bought for me, so thank you, Grandma. So thank you so much. And Thomas was my first Bachmann model. And in a few months, on Christmas Day of 2014, I got the Hornby Flying Scotsman. Which is pretty cool. This is my first Hornby engine. And both of these models are two of my first and oldest Hornby and Bachmann Thomas models to own. And they perform, and they run pretty well. Okay, at best. Let's do a rescue scene. Over here. Oh no. Haha. And then in 2015, I got Toby, Henrietta, and the Troublesome Truck. And then I got Percy, Annie, Clarabelle, and Troublesome Truck number 3, which all those items costed me about $125, which is the exact same amount of money that I had. And it was pretty cool. And ever since then, I've collected a whole bunch of other Bachmann Thomas friends characters in rolling stock. There's also I also collected many of those from a train shop called the Moose Caboose, which, hang on, nothing's in that cup. Yep, here it is. This was the Moose Caboose. And this was a train store that I really liked. But unfortunately, in 2017, the Moose Caboose permanently closed for good. And that was pretty sad because I really liked their train store. But my new favorite store is but there is another train store that I like, and that is Star Hobby. And here's this website which I've had. There's like a bunch of Thomas and Friends characters. There's like Ben, Bill, Celebration Thomas, Diesel, Donald, Douglas, Duck, Edward, and a whole bunch of others. There's even There we go. There's even the narrow gauge engines. And these old and I actually wanted Scarlowy along with some engage track for my birthday, but I didn't get that, so yeah. And the same thing goes for Gordon. I've been wanting Gordon since Christmas of 20. Oh. And of course he's sold out. And I've been wanting Gordon since Christmas of 2017, but I didn't get him. And then I wanted him for my birthday, but I didn't get him either, so I got him, I didn't get him at all. Which is one of the reasons, this is one of the reasons why I got Rosi, because they didn't have Gordon. I really like the open cab, which is pretty cool. And hello, hi. No, sorry Gavin, I did not get a Nintendo Switch. But I do have a Nintendo 3DS. Here it is. Thanks, Kevin. So anyways, I'm still trying to get Gordon and stuff. But for now, I still got the rest of my Bachmann trains. And my other electronics and stuff. And I'll also be ending this stream, and this stream will be over at 7:30, just to be sure everyone knows. And this is a movie that I've been working on for a while. This is Thomas and the Minis. And this is a poster that I made, which is a spoof of Thomas and the Magic Railroad, except I put 8 different minis in it. So it's pretty cool, and I edited the name out, and I also put this up here. Train Willy Wonder Productions presents. And this movie is set to come out June 30, 2018. So that is in a few weeks from after I get out of school. And which, to be honest, I only got 3 more months until middle school is over for me, and then I can move on to high school. Earl Thomas. I want to go see this movie now! Well, you can't because it's being made. No, I can't. Yes, I can. No, you can't. Yes, I can. Here, give me the DVD. Oh, he died. Have you ever watched Star Wars? Yes, I have. And it's pretty cool. Although, to be honest, I'm not too much into live-action movies. Cause whenever there's a new live-action movie like Star Wars over at the movie theaters and stuff like that, I wouldn't really go to it because it's really loud over there, and I get scared. But I only go there for when there's like animated movies that are pretty funny. Like, I plan on going to the movie theaters for when The Incredibles 2 comes out, which is actually June 21st, 2018. So it's 3 months away. I mean, 21st. So, another thing is, you guys, I'm going to be ending this stream, at 7:30. So yeah, not long. It's almost time. Now it's like 6:53. And it'll be pretty dark soon. And I think tomorrow we're going back to school. Because it's already springtime, and look! It snowed. It kind of snowed. But at least the snow is now melting. Oh. So now I'm going to be racing. So for another racing session, I'm going to be racing Rosi against Oliver. 3, 2, 1, go! Oh. We've been off today and yesterday. Yes, we have, Gavin. Just crazy. And I think we might be going back to school tomorrow. Now all the snow is melting. Ah. Maybe it's cold out tomorrow. Yeah, maybe it is. There you go. Oops. Ooh, sorry, Emily. And fun fact for my Bachmann Thomas hat, he is actually way more bigger and taller than the Lego minifigures. So yeah, this is pretty cool. I like this model. James! There is a game called 3 a.m. at the Krusty Krab. Ooh. I might watch a video of that, maybe. Or maybe not, because that sounds scary. So yeah, be on the lookout for this. You can look. I know. And sorry about all the sniffling, I got a cold. And also, there's a video about my cat chasing Toby. Here's some other pictures, like, this is a picture of the line now ready to play G-Scale Thomas that I posted. And look at it, it's so small that I can't even see it. Its picture. Which, this was shown in a video, if some of you don't know, I actually made a video about that. And there's, of course, Rainbow Thomas, Nia, Paxton. Post again. This is a picture of my cats on my bed one night. So cute. This is a picture of the 100 subscribers symbol on it. There's everybody who said congratulations. This is a script that was used for Percy's Blobby Day. Then there's this picture of Annie in a bag which is called Re-Railed for some reason. And this is a joke that I make, saying Annie got re-railed. Please tell me you like that joke. And these are the mini Earl Thomas toys with the top and hat. Here's Sheldon and my dog Cokie. Shepherd and my dog Cokie. Here is me, Jonah, my oldest brother Jonah, my dad, and my sister Jasmine. We went to somewhere in over at the city of Baltimore, or downtown Baltimore. And this is what my new future layout is gonna look like. Because I'm not going to be... Someday sooner, I won't be using my old layout anymore. Because I'm running out of space to put buildings on it. So, yeah. Then there's me. There's me and my brother Jonah from when we were young. There's my two other cats, Tommy and Toby. There's Koki and Pearl. Then there's Terrence, who has just reappeared in the series from the series one episode, Trevor telling Terrence breaks the ice. Then there's me, my brother Jonah, my grandma, my mom, my sister Jasmine, and my dad. And yeah. That was when we went to the B&O and we all took a picture. Which I do plan on making a video talking about the B&O overall. And I don't know if you can see it, but over there is a deer. Right there. Oh, there it is. This is a little poster that I made. There's me, Steve from Minecraft, SpongeBob, and Thomas. This is the Thomas the H.O. Friends movie that I made last year. Then there's, of course, Rosi, who I just got. There's a 8-bit picture of Thomas. And there. Oh, that's the same one. These are all the lizards that were from Petco. And then there's the Flying Scotsman Comes Back poster from last year. And here's a mini dash. Well, that is all that I can think of for right now. I will see you all later, and goodbye.